Hello guys, happy Monday, and happy anniversary of the weird fun with COVID, work from home and everything. Today I want to talk about what to expect when you go to a fertility clinic for transfer prep. There's a couple different things that they have to do at pretty much every appointment. They're going to be getting blood samples, sometimes they'll need a urine sample, and then doing ultrasounds too. Whether you see your doctor kind of depends on their schedule, then your schedule as it refers to your protocol calendar, but then also just like your schedule for the day, like if you have to go in over your lunch break at work or whatever, and like the doctor's schedule. So the doctors could be working any of the 7 days a week, so presumably, if they work Sunday, they might get a day off during the week. So I'd say about half the time I see my doctor at the ultrasound, and the other half I don't. So it's no big deal if you don't see them at the ultrasound. They go over the ultrasound and then they call you later. So or the nurse calls you, somebody calls you. And I like talking to the doctor, I like talking to the nurse. I trust them both equally. I know they wouldn't, they're giving sound advice. And it's just good to hear from either of them. And at my clinic there's 2 different floors. Like if I am going to go see the doctor, then I'd go up to their floor, and if I'm not going to see the doctor, then I just stay on the floor with the lab and the regular ultrasound rooms. So it's pretty, it's pretty standard, I guess. Like it's just nice to be in and out, get to see the doctor if I need to, or if I am going to the floor where the doctor's on, to talk to my nurse real quick. On those days it's nice to just get some kind of like extra reassurance from my nurse, or like ask any questions that I may have. So that's kind of an advantage of going to see the doctor and on that floor. But if I'm just going to the regular lab floor, then like that's fine too, because then it's like I can get in and out of there a little quicker, and just wait for the call later. Because doctor's offices, pretty much any kind of doctors, it's like you could be right in for your appointment, or you could wait like half an hour and you don't know why. Well, I mean, I know why. There's like other people there, and sometimes people get behind schedule, or like a bunch of people show up at once, or whatever it is. So it's just cool to finally be at the part where we're going to the doctor's office regularly and like getting updates. But then also it's like there's a planned schedule, but there is no schedule, because whatever happens is going to be based on what's happening in my body and what the doctor needs to happen. So just trusting in that for me right now is really important, and not getting super pinned to any certain schedule is been really important. So that's where I'm at right now. Also kind of an aside from like the main topic of this video, but I always knew that IVF is complicated, more so than the fun and free way, I like to say, of having a baby. But it is just even more so than I thought it would be. Like I didn't realize how long, like I think maybe because I've been doing like the kind of stay in the moment, like what's the next step thing. But now that like we're getting into the next steps, like I'm like, oh, I'll be doing these shots and medications for like weeks if everything goes well, which is like different than what I thought. But I guess I didn't really know what I thought, like when I would stop taking them. But just gives me even more appreciation for all of the women who have done this before, and all of the doctors. Like, how did they come up with this? Like, when like, what was the trial and error here? So it's just really cool to learn all about. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below, or if you want to DM me on Instagram, that's cool too. I'd appreciate if you're watching, if you could like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys again next week.